Roscoe, 0-0 against Uxbridge here tonight. From one point of view, a really solid defensive performance, but I guess a little bit of frustrations, couldn't quite create something that was good enough to get over the line tonight.
Yeah, I think in the first half, although you're highlighting the defensive structure, and from my data, I was counting like at least sort of 13, 14 crosses going into the box. But then what we weren't doing is the outcome at the end of the cross. But for me, from a performance point of view, I thought we moved the ball really well, set our patterns well, created good phases of play, and and effectively that comes from a solid defensive foundation, which was 100% there tonight. You've highlighted it already, but the clean sheet for me was very, very pleasing for the group.
On that clean sheet, on Saturday, slightly disappointed, sort of almost individual errors cost us a little bit. How pleased are you then tonight with that defensive structure that, because even when they were reduced down to 10, we did come under a little bit of pressure, there's still balls into the box had to deal with, that they did stay strong and kept that clean sheet?
I think with regards to who we are and what we are as a football club this season, my role is never going to be to stop developing and working with the players and encouraging them and things like that. And I think when I look at the inconsistency in where we are as a team right now, we've won half the games or just under half the games, and then we've lost half the games, and then we nick a draw today. So for me, that's tonight is the level of foundation I want us to grow from. And it's just really nice just to see. Even for the last few weeks, I think I've said in my programme notes, the performances haven't been bad. You highlight the individual errors, and they weren't there tonight. And I think that comes from work on the training ground, it comes from encouragement, it comes from good information, and more importantly, the players just continue to grow in confidence, because there's talent in the group, but they just need to make sure they consistently bring that out of themselves and put their talent to work. And more importantly, when they're resilient in structure, I think this is a really good building platform for us.
And it was a busy couple of weeks with cups and we had it last season as well. We had quite a few sort of miles travel and a few games. How good is it now almost to help build that confidence that it's a week, then a game on Saturday, then another game on Saturday, to really work on it on the training ground and almost build that confidence ready to come out on Saturday?
Yeah, I think I said to a few people tonight, for me it's really good to now start focusing on the league. It feels really strange that we've gone into September and only played 2 league matches, and I think sometimes it can have the whole sort of start to the season can have a false representation, if that makes sense, because you're effectively playing against teams that you wouldn't normally play against, and then it can sometimes sort of kill your momentum in what you're trying to create and develop, because all the games are there to win and gain 3 points, but when you're playing a lot of cup matches, it does present a different challenge to the group. So for me, it's nice now just to probably get the next few weeks in where we are just focusing solely on league matches, working like you highlighted with the group, and as I said, they just need to continue to believe in themselves a lot more, and I do believe that they will go out and get some results for this football club.